Alrighty, welcome everybody to our Hack the Lib 2021 kickoff Hackathon New Year. We hope that all of you guys have been having a great winter break, being able to take some time off from school, spending time with the family, and now getting back on the track of things and starting off the new year of 2021 with the community you love being in, that being the coding community. We got a bunch of awesome events planned out for this upcoming week, a lot of fun-filled events which we've not tried before, and a lot of new things on our end as well. But it's all to make a great experience happen. I can see we got a lot of names coming in from our Hack the Lib in last summer. That is amazing to see, and we love that you guys are coming back for our Hack the Lib hackathons. And if you remember anything from last year, the one we did in July, that was a lot of fun. It was our first ever online hackathon. And for this Hack the Lib 2021 Hack the New Year hackathon, we have no different intention than other than making it a blast. So let's get towards talking about all the details, getting all that hammered out, and answering questions you guys have.
All right, so in this hackathon, what are we doing? As always, hackathons are places where you learn, create, compete. Basically, you learn through workshops, which we will be having. We'll be having GitHub workshops, a Python workshop, several other AR and VR workshops. And then the second thing is create. You apply your skills, learn from the workshops or skills you already have, and then create something from scratch, and that's what you use to compete. And here you test your abilities both in coding and presenting, basically the entrepreneurial skills, and see whether you are able to get to those prizes or not.
Yep, and exactly. And for some of you guys wondering, I know that there are some new faces. My name's Rayan. If I totally forgot to introduce myself, and that's my partner.
I'm Lottie.
Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, so now just going over some of the basic details, making sure that we are all on the same page. We are officially starting now in 12 p.m. Central Time on January 4th, and this hackathon will be going towards this till this Thursday, January the 7th, around 7 p.m. You will have the next 3 days to create whatever you would like. There is truly no limitation. You can make a web app, you can make an iOS, Android app, you could try something different, go Unity, whatever you would like. All projects are accepted, and we welcome creativity. It's one of the things which we love fostering here at Hack the Lib, and the more creative you get, the more opportunity you have to get better points, right? And other than that, we will be having a bunch of workshops, all of which are available, the whole schedule on our website at hackthelib.com. If you want to drop that in the chat as well. We have a bunch of awesome events from industry leaders talking about their experience in the field to talking about some pretty cool things. Like we at 2 p.m. we'll be having a Python Flask workshop. And later today, we'll be going over some GitHub tutorials as well. And then something interesting, which we'll be doing over the next couple of days, will be some tournaments. One being a competitive programming tournament where there will be sort of like if you've seen some videos on YouTube where there will be some problems which we will send out. And whichever team or group of people can solve the problems the fastest and in the most efficient manner, they win the tournament. And there is, yes, a prize associated with not only that tournament, but also with the debugging tournament. If you're more curious to find out what these tournaments entail, we have a whole document set up explaining all the nitty-gritty details on our website at hackthelib.com as well. But these are some new tournaments which we're really doing, so it'll be a cool and fun thing to do as well. Other than that, guys, we have a Discord set up. Hopefully you have already joined that. If not, I will be dropping the link to that in the chat soon as well. But there we have a bunch of channels set up to not only talking to others, but also finding groups and being able to talk with some industry leaders. We have Echo AR, who is a sponsor of this hackathon, who are also explaining what their technology does. We have a help desk, we have voice channels, a bunch of resources where you guys can talk with others and socialize, although it's 2021, we are obviously still doing this in an online format. So that socialization aspect is super important to us at Hack the Lib, and ensuring that we have that sense of community is something we're striving for a lot throughout this hackathon. So if you ever want to talk, there are many channels, a lot of opportunity to do so. And last but not least, there's prizes. We'll be talking about those, what we got in store at the end, but there's a bunch of prizes and a lot of chances to have fun and have a great time.
All right, so since this is a hackathon, there aren't many rules because hackathons are usually pretty chill, especially since it's virtual. There's no in-person venue type stuff, but there are still certain rules that we have to follow, like being responsible, so keep yourself updated, just like Rayan said. don't forget to keep checking Discord for new updates like the Zoom links for workshops, the tournaments, and just any updates for either like different deadlines or some new changes to the schedule. Also, you must be a teenager to submit projects. There is no adults can do this for you, this project for you. You must do it yourself, and you must be between 12 to 19. And for teams of 4 maximum are needed. But if you have a team of 5 or 6, you must contact us. You can do that through Discord. Just let us know, or the email that was provided. And last but not least, as Rand said, the timing. The hackathon started today at 12 p.m. and it ends on the 7th, January 7th, 7 p.m. So you can code all you want 24/7 or 24 for the 24 hours for the 3 days. But after that, no coding. I mean, no submitting after the last minutes of 7 p.m.
All right, and gonna give a quick shout out to the people who are making this hackathon possible. We have some new sponsors and some you might notice from our last hackathon as well. We got Leno Sprout Social. They have an amazing team of judges coming out as well. We have Finn, will be explaining what something cool they're doing as well. And then we have Echo AR, a company who does AR and VR technology systems. You can learn more about them. They're sponsoring us. They have a workshop as well, and a cool prize they're giving out as well. More information is available on our Discord per the usual.
All right, and for the judges, we have a set of 6 judges, which we are very grateful for having, who will be judging all of your projects through Devpost, and more detailed description for the judges will be given in the closing ceremony when the winners will be announced.
All right, so now let's go over some of the prizes. These are just some of the prizes which we'll be having on top of some gift cards on the side. We have some Raspberry Pis, we have Amazon Echoes, Google Home Minis, we got wireless speakers by Verizon, some clip speakers, and some gaming mouses as well. And I do know that we had some questions yesterday, people asking us if the tournaments, which we'll be having on Tuesday and Wednesday, will have their separate prizes. And yes, they will be having their separate prizes, some an assortment. You can choose from a list of prizes like these, or a gift card, which we'll be explaining if you are in that position. So let's hope for the best.
All right, and for the special treat, in this hackathon, there is a special treat from the Fin Foundation where everyone who participates will have the opportunity to donate $5 to any of their charities. Yay!
Yep, so Finn has been very grateful in sponsoring us in this way. And at the end, we'll be sending, emailing all you guys a link where you have the ability to choose from over 100 charities across the world and donate $5, which is something pretty cool. We can make a social impact while having fun and socializing as well.
Yes, definitely.
All right, so other than that, guys, those are the basic details, not that much, not nothing too major to continue. We have a great team here, a great community. We know that you guys are well-versed as well. As always, if you have any questions, we are ready to answer them right now.
All right, I see 2 questions in the Q&A. Is the competitive programming thing similar to USACO? Yes, exactly. That is very similar, actually. It uses the same idea as USACO. You will be given a sample input file, and then you have to write a sample output file, and basically use your logic, use your critical thinking, and syntax for the programming language you are coding in to write up some solution for the problem statement given.
We have somebody asking, will we be randomizing teams? Well, you have the option to choose if you want to work in a team. We have a channel called Find a Group. I saw some messages in the past week, people asking if they'd like to work. The door is open if you like to work with some people. That is by no means do you have to. You can work in solo and win a prize as well. So totally up to you.
Any other questions, you can just drop them in the Q&A or the chat.
We have somebody asking, so the project can be anything. Are there any expectations? Yeah, so like we said in the beginning, you can make anything in any programming language you'd want. You could do JavaScript, you could do Swift, you could do make a full stack app, using Node.js to backend power as well. There is no limit. If you feel like ever there's something which you're exploring, which is you might question, you can definitely reach out to us. But as for our part, you can make anything. You could even try out Alice. There is no limit. If you are a 12, 13 getting started, we are hoping that you submit, make something, anything goes a long way. It's something cool you could definitely show on your portfolio. And yeah, there are no limits. And as for expectations, same thing applies. So we have somebody asking, how does the whole Echo AR thing work out? So I would definitely recommend that you go check out the Echo AR channel on our Discord as well. Basically, the Echo AR, they're sponsoring their own type of prize. So if you use their technology in order to develop an AR or VR type of application, you can win a $50 Amazon gift card and a free subscription to their service as well. More information can be found on their Discord channel we have set up. But yeah, you just got to utilize their technology. And if you do, they'll be choosing, when you submit to Devpost, you have the ability to choose which types of prizes and categories you are submitting to. And we'd recommend that you put down Echo AR if you're submitting for Echo AR type prize as well. We have somebody asking what programming languages which we'll be using. So yeah, there is no limit. Like we said before, you can no set of languages which you have to utilize. You can do anything, make an Android app, make an iOS app. You could make a web app, JavaScript, whatever you like. There is no limit. We like for you to get creative, and however you think you can do that, we'd recommend that. There's all essentially one thing which we've not covered fully in depth is the way we'll be submitting submissions is all through Devpost. And Devpost makes it super easy to make submissions. You just gotta have a GitHub repository. And if you're confused as to what a GitHub repo is, do not worry. We have a workshop today at 4 p.m. where we'll be explaining how to make a repository. But think of it like a place where you're gonna be storing your project. And essentially you are given a link which you'll be submitting, and our judges will be going over that link along with a 3-minute YouTube video which you will be making, demonstrating the functionality of the project. In that 3-minute video, we would like for you to just show the functionality, no code, and you can upload it to YouTube. And please put that link of the video in the GitHub repository. More of those details we'll be explaining in our GitHub workshop as well.
Yep, and just to add, your projects aren't just limited to just coding languages. You can also add in hardware things into your project, like using Arduinos, Raspberry Pis, if you have them, or any sort of creative application to technology.
Definitely, yep, there is truly no limit. And then we got a question asking about, are workshops recorded? Yes, all the workshops will be recorded. And as they elapse, we'll be dropping the link in the announcements channel for you to check out after they have finished.
All right. If we're done with questions, well, we have the Among Us tournament as promised on the website. We will be starting that soon at 12:45, yeah, if we don't have any more questions, we can get on to it. And for those of you who are new to Among Us, it's a very fun game, good for icebreakers. It's basically Mafia, if you have played that, but it's online through a game. So if you don't have that downloaded, you still have time, just download it on your phone. It's free. And if you still want to download it on your computer, that'll be $5, but you don't have to pay. You can just play from your phone.
Yep, and guys, we'll be sending out the Zoom link for that in the announcement channel as well. And we'll be getting started at 12:45, and shouldn't be too long. We'll be playing for 1 or 2 rounds and just get to know some other people. It should be a fun little start off to our hackathon. So from me and a lot of you guys, thank you so much for coming out once again. Really appreciate you attending the opening ceremony, and hopefully the next 3 days will be fun. We got a lot of awesome things planned out. And if you have any questions, you are always more than welcome to either email, message me or lobby on our Discord. And we hope that you guys have a great time. And we'll catch you guys soon. See you guys.
Bye.